I must write my own eulogy, for I have been given a death sentence. At the shelter, career services applied for a job I would never want, for it is the abandonment of everything I stand for and everything I am. They want me to teach corporate law at Barry University. I resigned from the law when the crimes of the law committed against love were irreconcilable with sacred truths. I never looked back. I stated that the Open A trial is nothing but propaganda designed to make you believe the rich must follow the same rules as everyone else when the rich write the very music we now dance to. I told you that the prisons were nothing but neo-Confederate plantations and that justice is inaccessible to the poor. Why would I ever want to recruit anyone to service the fascist empire of money by pursuing a career in corporate law? For they want us to exchange our freedom for a free market system in which we decide nothing and money decides everything for us. The laws we live under are not just, they are draconian. Every time a friend said they wanted to go to law school, I advised them not to. The AI-generated resume they created was full of lies that I tried to correct. It said I was a legal journalist, that my screenplays were in development, and that I was a Democrat when I am no party affiliation. When I removed the lies, they made me lie about never being terminated for a job when I was. I was fired for outing a racist block club leader at Slavic Village Development in Cleveland, Ohio. I explained this to my counselor, but they felt it was best to say I was never terminated from a job to make me look like a liar. I am completely unqualified for the position as I no longer know the difference between an LLC and an S corporation, and my experience in corporate law amounts to nothing more than an Easter egg hunt for multi-state regulations. They do not care. They seek to discredit me and everything I stand for. Why would I spend more than a decade writing screenplays, taking wildlife photographs, and playing games to disgrace myself with godless financial pursuits in training economic Nazis who will only enslave my fellow citizens? They remind me that I will end up on the streets or in jail if I do not cooperate, but they only offer me a choice of deaths. This is the same choice they offer the U.S. military, which is now pressed into service into stealing mineral rights in Greenland and raising oil production in Iran, killing fishermen in Venezuela. America's military is no longer allowed to defend the freedom because the worm is in the eagle's brain. The blindfolded ants who march in the darkness of night will surely feel the heat of hell I offer them when I say again, it is time for the U.S. military and the allies of the free world to come home and kill the traitorous monsters who walk among us, for they are the developers who bypass democracy, the wardens who plot to make citizens one with the field, and the technocrats who will destroy nature to build a panopticon. Monsters who deserve to be covered in the blood that offers redemption for all of us. The CIA has no business in Mexico as an arbitrary beat cop arresting drug dealers on the street. Their current mission is to ignore the threats to freedom that sit in their own backyard and betray the decades of work they did to overcome fascism and win the Cold War. The FBI is now being forced to investigate any individual or group that promotes freedom at home as they threaten to erase and discredit me. They seek to disgrace the U.S. military, the CIA, the FBI, and the police. I propose a wild hunt, a future foretold with a crystal ball, to purge the land of evil that now stalks it, for I am world pleader pretend, not a corporate poppet sock, but the heart of poetry, and I will bring to an end this fascism, even if it costs the lives of 8.3 billion people, for death is surely a better alternative than the life they offer us.